Hello everyone, this is the tutorial for today, Tuesday, January 19th for periods 1 and 2, #adulting. So today we just got our feet wet as far as what the course is. We started by going through the virtual classroom. So on here, there is a link to your course syllabus. There is a link to some information about me as your instructor. There is a link to our mental health journal that we're going to use every Monday that we're remote, and a link to the prompts for that. There's a link for your adult supporters to go to if they have questions on things that we're going to do in class. And then as you get to slide 2, it gives you all the information you need as far as getting on Google Classroom, how to contact me, how to get help with your Chromebook, and so forth. Our Zoom links are listed on slide 3, period 1 and 2. This week we will meet again on Thursday, and then starting next week we'll meet every day, either from 7:30 to 8:20 or 8:35 to 9:20, depending if you're first or second period. No matter if you're first or second period, make sure that you've gone to BHS and picked up your supplies. If you missed your pickup day, just let me know, and you can either pick it up when you come on campus if you're hybrid, or I can leave it at door 1 for you, which is the security door, and you can pick it up anytime between 7:30 a.m. and 3 p.m. On slide 5, we went through the basics as far as submitting work, contacting me, and then just miscellaneous things. So you can read over this. Again, this virtual classroom is on your Google Classroom. Just pull it up. The last thing I gave you was information on how to join Remind for our class. So you just click on that. I gave you our daily and weekly schedules, adult supporter survey. If you want to have an adult supporter fill that out, that gives you extra credit to start the beginning of the semester off with. And then some information finally on Educators Rising, which is an organization that I sponsor through BHS. So if you're interested in becoming a teacher or a coach or going into a career that works with children and families, it's a good group to join and pay the admission fee for you. After this, we got into our daily agenda. So today in class, what we covered was checking a list to see if you were listed correctly for hybrid or remote. Then we went over our virtual classroom, and then we began our first day of school stations. So where these are located, if you go to your Google Classroom, under Unit 1, the very first thing you're going to see is the first day of school stations. So just make sure that you pull that up and start to look it over. So 5 stations we're going to go through this week. Today we went through stations 1 and 2. So what you need to do first is click on this link. It's going to lead you to a Flipgrid. Go ahead and record a video and make sure you answer all of the prompts that are listed here. Then click on the class survey link. That's going to lead you to a form. It's going to look like this. Go ahead and fill that out for me as well. Both of those things are due by the time you come to class on Thursday. The next thing that we did was we started to go through our syllabus. So if you click here, it leads you to your syllabus that looks like this. Go ahead and read through it. And then what you'll do is list one thing you notice and one thing you wonder about after reading that. Finally, we completed a crossword puzzle in class. That's not something you have to make up, but it is something that allowed us to look at some of the specifics for our course. So if you want to go on there and do it just to kind of refresh your memory on different things that you might read through in the syllabus, you can. After you've done those 2 things, which are listed on slide 3, you'll be all caught up for Thursday's class. Thursday's class, we're going to go through the identity slide. We're going to go through and interview some of our classmates, and then we're going to come up with some community agreements. After that point, we'll be ready to jump in and get into our course. If you have questions, please do not hesitate to email me, and I hope you're having a really, really good first day back.